Let's go!
Something really did tear him to pieces. Tracks. A necker. A big one. Faster.
Who are you?
Could ask you the same.
They're corpse eaters, aye. We'll kill them all.
I'm a witcher.
And steal the glory,
Glory won't do much for you if...
Shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh? You've no respect for our customs. None, nor that witch, yet. Hey, where you going?
Show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember.
Hey, where you going? Smell a card. Attack! I'll watch you die with pleasure. Oh, grand those swords, but I prefer...
Last one. Drag the corpses outside. Burn them. Other ghouls...
Aye. True.
It's good you came. Seems Freya watches over us to have let you here. We're grateful, and will be for long.
Folk are generous with gratitude. Not so much with coin.
Oh, aye. Sorry. Afterglow of the battle, we're still caught up. Damn, you slice 'em good. Here, for you.
Thanks. Farewell.
This blade's not worth shite. Arm swinging it, eh?
Oh.
Hey. Hey.
Got me eye on you.
Hey there. Used to sail with a warrior. With luck too.
Greetings.
Tavern? This ain't no tavern. At times, one will take the other and give...
About... What do you pet? Yearning to play a few rounds of...
Tried fishbone moonshine. Where are you
ye walking? Can see from afar.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. I asked some of the local...
Why are you even interested? Djinns are
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame...
Nowhere to look?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off...
Doubt we'll find them. Since you put it that way.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the...
In the tavern, bro. Not on no rig. Some tale that.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it. Come. The landing's not far.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Priestess is a terrible cross with you. You and the sorceress both.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't likely see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Assad Eich Kryde Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you? How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to the talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got a chest. Really old. Must have fell off the wrecked longship.
Can you open it?
Hoping for pirate treasure.
I hope to find the Jinn. Try to open it.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere. You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
see something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I should cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this. No djinn here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton. Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton. Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find...
Exactly. Ready? I'll take...
Oh, no.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about.
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me...
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have... Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently... mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and pervert...
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I did.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Disappear from your life.
We should explore the ship.
Nothing interesting here. Interesting. H must have slept here. Nothing interesting. Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Wonder what this means. Nothing interesting.
We should explore the ship.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the...
Think the Jinn...
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rough. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, take us away anywhere, to a mountaintop, even. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The book came...
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might... Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disclair, Gevired me Castle.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places? That stench.
got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed...
No comparison, I'm afraid. Thank you for coming, Geralt.
Well, never could... Feel anything?
I expected... I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so...
It was, in a way. Besides, once...
Maybe we ought to test a few other things.
Not so fast, Geralt. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think that... Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to... We must report to the Emperor.
Ciri's our concern.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that.
If we gotta...
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agent.
Yen.
Was very nice. Let's not...
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him.
I shall join you as quick...
See you, Yen.
Geralt?
So...
Yes.
Mean to say...
That I regret we didn't try that out.
Think we would have...
Quite the opposite. But the other moments like...
Ever think about the past? about your time with the...
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I asked...
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my
When the hunt had you...
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of... Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank...
You'd have done it.
I'm touched by your cert...
Wouldn't mind knowing that What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you.
Draw a blank on most of my time with them.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri... Fortunately,
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to be...
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, he promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri.
Shared aims make for strength. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the Besides, once...
Why didn't you look for me after you...
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. And there were you...
Still can't get some...
What?
Thanks, Yan.
Down, pass some around. 99 black blades.
I'll tell you. I long to be home, to the modest abode whose corners I roam, to my dog with his pipe, to the alcove wherein lies my beautiful wife. So as
Someone dragged a litter
strength
through here.
wanes, and my breath shorter grows, and my sinews turn stiff, and my blood's coursing slows. It's time, high time, I was homeward bound, to the modest abode whose corners I roamed.
I know that song.
Look, man. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are.
Not much game here, but
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me.
over there. Why'd the giant spare?
Me and me crew and the Sirens. We're helping him build a longship.
Why does he need? Who were? Why do you? I'm looking for Hjalmar on crate. Try to come.
And Niels.
Move it! Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked. Giddy up. Battle. They fought the giant here. They ran toward the caves. Need to find another way. Must be that legendary forge. Need to look around for tools. Blacksmithing tools, but ornamented. Gotta be the ones Joanna mentioned.
Help me!
So long.
How can I help?
Went to Undvik a while ago.
Well, goose kicked me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for...
Harman ep Grönekamp, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army. Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor. This is true. And they call you all too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor. Heavy.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean?
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much. You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour. I need but one thing I can't get on my own.
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oils what will you...
Kicky Moors and Archgrip.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's...
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And...
Quite a spell. Time to water the horses.
ripped open. Mangled wounds. Claws at work. A hand. That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Seems Mom didn't teach this little griffin not to play with its food.
Fancy a game?
Heard you.
Aye. Kill some villagers north of Crow's Perch.
Good thing, too.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you.
So great, darling.
You're back?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully.
I know. It's burned many a man. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna! What do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this...
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the...
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there. Put on this armor.
I'm just here to
Mine is...
General, I crafted this armor for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
I want to know more about...
I ordered armor that would stop bolts.
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armor will easily withstand a bolt. Acid hardened. They need a ballista to...
Fine.
Don your armor, both.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me horse.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but... Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume Old Nilf...
Aye.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man...
I'll be going too, methinks.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that. Well then, go stoke the fire. You weren't certain the armor would protect you. Admit it.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin Acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me.
Folk don't object to your white malt.
Don't you get on my nerves.
Geralt!
My arm.
Said a hag to a hag. Now yours is done.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me, try and beat me which one?
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take.
Not about to ask for anything. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end, an abrupt and premature.
Think you got me shaking in my...
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bag.
Thank you, kind.
What do you seek here, vagrants?
I'm taking...
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you?
No. Not about to bring him back. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task. Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to... You cannot expect me to pity you the...
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf,
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there.
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my bosses.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time.
The information appears of little use.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And this audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to?
I merely know when I can Unlike... Do you really... We can fight...
So?
We must take him... Oh, and Geralt. Forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
Oh, there, Roach. Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated... She teleports in, not even a nice to see you, jumps right into a we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Now...
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell...
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what...
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with...
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirping contract.
I should let her know I'm...
If you say so, but don't go thinking.
Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. How can I help you? You think universals exist? So long.
leaking again. Damn it!
What's this?
No.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's a...
Realize that monstrosity.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of some...
I call him like I see him.
Irritating you.
Thought you liked people with bitchy...
So long as they're...
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that.
Don't sound too...
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side.
Gotta take care of...
Sure.
Piece of shit!
Uh-oh. You decide to...
Geralt, I'm sorry.
What's eating?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including the...
I shall explain everything, when the time is right.
You got...
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me.
Pretty tortured lot.
It may seem that way now.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning...
Agreed.
Splendid.
Fine.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see...
All right, I'll talk to them.
Yes. There's one... As you saw, my megascope's acting up. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it.
Who you plan?
No secret at all. Ida Emian.
How could I forget?
Exactly, a sage, as the name suggests. If only you'd been this cautious with all of them.
All right.
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta.
Yet it's ever so simple. Spare me your juvenile... Ah. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here.
Geralt,
We started
but didn't fit.
when the... Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after... Yes? What is it, Wolf?
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress, for 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of...
See you later, Vesemir. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done.